answer previously thing that's not ASMR, because this microphone are the NT5 matching pair. These are welcome to the 10K special video. I just want to say thank you so much to every single one of you guys who subscribed, and I like to put everything back into the channel for you, which is why I have got an entire new microphone setup that I will be sharing with you, and of course, we'll be making some good sounds. Of course, we gotta make some good sounds. But let's start off with the boring stuff and then get to the more and more exciting stuff. With the first thing, you're not even gonna know what this is. Unfortunately, it doesn't even really make good sounds. Oh, maybe a little bit of tap, a little bit of tap, 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 tap. So this is an adapter for the microphone, but it goes into, actually we have two of them. The reason we have two of them is because I got, and you'll see this later in the video, but got dual microphones for binaural ASMR. This microphone is okay, but it doesn't have the binaural where I can go left to right and it shows in your headphones. And of course, speaking of headphones, we got the NT5 Pro. These are good headphones, so I can hear it back. I can hear it back and try and really make sure I'm giving the best possible quality. Because as I've been watching past ASMR videos, and I wanted to watch too, I watched ASMR Zeitgeist, if you know who that is. And the quality of his videos, the quality of the audio is just so far above what I am producing. And I'm a competitive person. And I thought I need to be better. I need to be better for you. Which is why I thought I'm just going to put everything I've received from the channel and try and give it back to you. Because you are why I am here in the first place. But hopefully this is not too loud. I may have to mute sections like this, because opening it is not very ASMR. It's not terrible. And we open it. I'm kind of just pulling it out here. Look at this. What is it even attached to? Oh my gosh. I'm about to like... There is something in here. I'm gonna have to mute this section. Just give me a second. Okay, we're back. Here we go. This is what it was stuck in. Actually, this makes kind of nice tops. It makes kind of nice tops. But I'm not really sure how I'm going to. Oh, there we go, there we go. this up. But there's the wire that comes out of here. I think we're going to put this back. These are the headphones. They look a little like earmuffs, but I did a lot of research. And these ones were the best for the audio. But let's move on to, of course, our next item. When I put this down, Scarlett to I2 audio interface 4th gen. Now, you need the audio interface. Now, I had no idea about any of this stuff, what you needed to do. Basically, to get the microphones, with good microphones, you need to connect it. You need to connect it to an audio interface. And I will show you right here. Look at this. It comes in a nice sleeve. This is the audio. Whoa, listen to that. You need to connect it. And I will show you. Well, open it up. It's got a very sleek design. And it is this glowing red. Now it does look looks a little bit orange on the camera. But it is a deep red, deep. So you can see here, you can control the volumes with 4 different knobs. There's a bunch of different buttons, and I'm going to have to learn how this works because I did research on looking into which ones would be the best, but this is the first time that I am even opening this up. And so, to answer previously, you need to put the inputs, and this one has 2 inputs, 1 and 1, because you have to connect to both the binaural microphones. So that's why I needed to give you the best experience. Needed one of these. Now, I'm not sure where I'm going to put this on my desk, because it's already a little cluttered. And I wish I was able to tap on this with the ASMR microphones, but we're not there yet. And also I would need to set it up. But I think what I'm going to do is set it up first. Now I had to get 2 of the same microphones. One of another different microphone. A little bit confusing, but let me explain. So, I, of course, am shirtless stalker, and that encases all things from ASMR to readings and Bible and everything else, right? But the thing is that some microphones are better than others at ASMR. For example, 2 microphones from the left and right, you can move between them. But for example, the microphones on for like readings and meditations and what I want to do for you, it wouldn't be as good. It wouldn't be as good. And so that's why. That is why. This is for the meditations and much anything that's not ASMR, because this microphone, and like, this microphone is basically going to work for everything else. And I will be able to set this up, and you can tell me if you notice a quality difference. If you just let me know down below if there is a quality difference that you notice. There should be, because this is a much higher quality microphone compared to what I am currently using. But we are going to open this up. I am going to use a little bit of editing magic, because there's no way I'm going to be able to open this up without it being extremely loud. So, I'll be back in a second. We are back with the opened microphone. This is what it comes in. This cardboard material. And let's see if we are able to pull this off and reveal. Oh, we dropped something. I don't know what we dropped, but here it is. It's got some serious weight to it. This is definitely a heavy microphone. Now, because it is a heavier microphone, I also had to upgrade. It came with a foam cover. This could make some good sounds. Not only in the plastic, but let's take it out. There we go. I'm sure this would make some deep swoosh, swoosh. Some deep swoosh sounds. And you know what's surprising about this one? Just as I'm kind of feeling around with it a little bit, oh, listen to that. This one has more stability. It's definitely a higher quality, you can tell, because the other microphone covers that I have used in the past, they're very flimsy, and they're not even necessarily very inexpensive or low quality, but you can just tell right off the bat that this is a higher quality one. And this is just some plastic that we will have to get off, as I do every attempt to make it as quiet as possible. Here it is. Now it already has a cover, which is interesting. So I guess it comes with two covers. You don't cover the cover, do you? If someone knows how this works in the comments, please let me know. Because I thought it only came with one cover, but I guess, well, I don't know. But you can just tell this is a seriously professional grade microphone. And I'm very excited to get to use this on you and be able to deliver some higher quality videos and higher quality meditations with a more clear voice. I'm excited to set this up, and it looks like we have some it's a little difficult to see, but there are just some settings on the bottom. I will, of course, spend legitimately hours playing around with this so that I make sure I'm getting the best quality stuff. The best quality stuff. But let's move on to the next item. Now, I actually have two of the next item. Can you believe it? Two. And this is just one of them. But it is the microphone stand for the ASMR microphones. The Rode DS2. Because I want the microphones, they're a little smaller, and you gotta set them up to the side like I said before. But there are two of these. And I am very excited to get to set these up. Because I just know they're going to be good stuff. But before we get into the ASMR microphones, there is one more thing I need to show you. One more thing, and it is to the side right here. That is upside down. It is the video lighting kit. I have played around with my lighting settings for a very long time, and I am in dire need of an upgrade, so I am very excited to actually get an upgrade because my lighting settings, they're failing on me a little bit. I'm having a lot of technical issues with my one light over here. I have a light right here. It's about a 45-degree angle from the camera, and it's just constantly disconnecting and constantly reconnecting. Turns on in the middle of the night randomly. But I am very excited because I can really get some good lighting. I know I can. I can play around with that. The one last thing before we move on to the ASMR microphones that you may have a question about is, of course, the camera. Now, I want to get a better camera, but it is extremely expensive. So, this camera I have here, I bought, it's about $100, but the camera that I want, that really is going to up the quality, is quite expensive, which is why, and I will put this before, but it is my announcement. I will be opening up a merch store. That's right, a merch store. You can go purchase shirts down in the comments below if you are interested. I really hope you enjoy this merch store. I've spent a good amount of time working on it, and of course the one thing that my absolute essentials are my shirtless shirts. My shirtless shirts, you can either get a shirtless tee, or you can just get a tee that says shirtless, or you can get shirtless's shirtless tee. There are so many options to choose from. But let's move on. Let's move on to the final item of the night, or day, wherever you may be. I actually do have to grab it because it is to the side, so I will be right back. And we're back. We are back, and we are back with a brand new microphone. We have set it up. This is the Shure's SM7Bdb. Let me know how it sounds. I think it sounds like a massive upgrade. A massive upgrade. And I had to go through my recording software to find the correct plugins, because the correct plugins plugins made all of the difference. If you know, you know. But, like I said, let's move on. Let's move on to this, are the NT5 matching pair. These are what I'm going to be using for the biannual ASMR. Now this microphone is going to be more for the recording. And you can tell me how the ASMR feels with just this microphone. But let's open it up here, and hopefully we won't be too loud. Well, it's taped on. It's taped on. Well, we're going to have to grab our scissors here. A little bit of snip, snip, snip. A little bit of snip, snip, snip. Just to unlock. Still have not got it. There we go. There we go. I hope this is not too harsh. I hope this is not too harsh. We now should be able to slide this out. There we go. We have pulled this off. And before I get into these, actually, I want to show you. These are the microphone covers, but they came so destroyed. So if we just open them up, because these are the covers for the NT5s. Comes in a nice little foam wrap here. Oh my gosh, I got two of them, but it came in a dual pair. Wait, was I meant to get two of them? I don't know. Let's just open them up. And here they are. Here they are. Now these, of course, we'll go over the microphones, the little pop covers, pop covers, pop covers, pop covers. And I don't think I ordered two, so they may have just given me a second one. I swear I ordered one, but maybe I did order two. I don't know, definitely gonna have to return that. We can see here, 10-year warranty. 48 hertz. And I'm not going to lie, setting up this microphone right here, it took a lot of time. It's been 2 days. I don't mean to use my editing magic here, but it's been 2 days of me setting this up because I really want the best quality for you, and the best quality takes time. And I knew that I had to get it right. I wanted to get it right. So, actually, I have a question. If you can let me down in the comments below. Gosh, I forgot my question. Oh my gosh, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. Oh, that's what my question was. My question was, what do you like better? I'm curious, do you? Because I'm all about the aesthetic. Like, for example, the headphones that I got. I think if I put them on, and I listen to how I sound, I have the cord. So if I'd have to hide the cord somewhere, and I don't like that as much. I would rather have it be more aesthetic. So it's like I could put the cord in, and then I could put the microphone down more. But it also doesn't sound as good if I put it down more. But I think it ruins the aesthetic, the vibe that I'm trying to create. So, whoa. unboxing videos for ASMR are extremely difficult. Jeez. Okay. Apparently they have a 10-year warranty, but we open them up and this is what you see. It doesn't really look like much. It comes with a travel bag. Wow, we have to do some ASMR on this. It's not going to be as good, but I'm curious how this sounds. I think I'm going to leave it just like this for a future ASMR video with these. I hope that sounds okay. So it comes with these, and this is the first microphone. And here is the second microphone. These are the microphones I'll be using. I tried to do a lot of research. I asked a lot of ASMR artists what they use. I asked you what I should use. And of course the pop cover will go over right here. But I think I will set it up and save it. I'm going to have to do a lot of research with these microphones as well, individually, which will be very interesting because I think what I'm going to do is set up two different sound profiles with different plugins, one for ASMR, one for voiceover work. Oh my gosh, no way. They come with pop covers. So I'm definitely going to return these. 100%. I didn't know. I did not know. But these will be returned for sure. It's actually a little different anyway. This one goes a little less deep if I put my finger into it. You see, it only goes this far. Not even like this is my first knuckle. And this is my first knuckle, so it goes a little deeper. But, whoa, I gotta make sure I don't mix these up. These are, of course, the new microphones. And this is where I will end this unboxing. Thank you so much to every single one of you guys who have subscribed. I promise this is just the beginning. We have so much more. I have so much more content coming from you, for you. Of course, if you would like to check out the Shure